Hello beautiful people, I hope you're having an amazing day. Today I did a quick look which is just polished and chic, so it is perfect for when you just want to get a little bit glam. You don't want to look too much, but it is still quite a heavy coverage slash flawless kind of makeup routine or makeup look. So I hope you enjoy and I'll see you in my next video. Starting today by priming my skin with the Becca Backlight Priming Filter, and for this I'm just taking a flat top Soleil kabuki brush. For foundation today I am taking the Cover FX Custom Cover Drops in the shade G40 and I'm mixing a few drops of this with the Nars Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturiser in the shade Groenland. I love these Cover FX Custom Cover Drops because they just increase the pigment of your foundation, so since it's a tinted moisturiser it gives it a little bit more coverage, but it also makes it a little bit darker in shade just because I am my summer tone at the moment. Then I'm just taking the Becca Under Eye Brightening Concealer and I'm just applying this all the way under my eye and a little bit on my lid as well, just to counteract any dark circles. Then I'm taking my Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer in the shade Light Pale and I'm highlighting sort of like the centre of my face just to bring a lot of light and coverage. To set this, I'm taking the Uemura Colourless Matte Translucent Powder and I'm using a Real Technique setting brush to set all of this down. I'm applying it slightly heavier under my eyes and then I'll brush away the excess just to make sure that it doesn't crease throughout the day. For brows today I'm taking the Uemura Pro Brow Palette in the shade Dark and I'm taking the dark brown shade on a Zoeva brow line brush and just filling in my brows. Then to set my brows I'm taking the Eyeko Tinted Brow Gel and I'm just taking off most of the excess and then running it through my brows just to set them in place. For bronzer today I'm taking the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer and this is in the shade Medium Deep. It's a beautiful matte bronzer and it's going to be the perfect base for our bronzed golden look. I really want to focus on a nice bronze glow for this look, so I will be using quite a few bronzers to achieve that. So next I'm going to be taking the Hourglass Luminous Bronze Light. I'll be using the same brush, which was a small blush brush, and I'm just applying this over where I applied the Too Faced. It's going to give a nice dewy iridescent look. And for the last product we're going to be using the Ambient Lighting Powder from Hourglass in the shade Radiant Light. I love this product, I think it gives an amazing glow to the face, but it is very lightweight because it is a face powder. For blush today we're taking the Milani Baked Blush in the shade Luminoso with a Zoeva Luxe Sheer Cheek brush and just applying that to the apples of the cheeks and blending it upwards. For highlighter today I am taking the Mercier Matte Radiance Baked Powder in the shade Highlight with a fan brush. I'm applying it to the tops of my cheekbones, under my brow bone, a little bit down my nose, as well as my forehead, chin and cupid's bow. I'm going to be priming my eyes today with the MAC Painterly Paint Pot and I'm just using my finger for this and I'm taking it right up under the brow bone. I'm going to be taking my Z palette, which has the Nars Duo eyeshadows depotted in them. So we're going to take that all through the crease and just blending it upwards. You can use any type of cool tone transitional brown shade for this. It's just a really nice base because we're going to be using the bronzers that we put on the face before. So it's nice minimal products for this look. So on top of that Nars shade, we're going to be putting some of that Hourglass bronzer using the same brush and basically just applying it over the top. The Nars shade acted as a stronger base so that this would show up a bit more. Then just taking a brush similar to a MAC 217, we're going to be taking the Too Faced bronzer and just applying that all over the lid, as well as running it along the lower lash line with the same brush. For eyeliner, we're taking the Kevyn Aucoin Precision Eye Definer in the shade Black. It's amazing because it has a twist up sharpening feature, so you don't need a separate sharpener for this. So I've sharpened it, which you do every time, and I'm just going to be doing a rough wing. So I'm just basically applying the product in a wing formation, and then I'm going to be taking that Zoeva brow line brush we used for our brows, and I'm just going to be smoking it out and just getting it into the shape that I want. This just gives a much softer look than a straight eye pencil, and it gives the eyes a really nice bit of definition. To define the lower lash line a little bit more, I'm taking my favourite Nars under eye pencil, which is the shade Mumbo, and I'm just lining lightly and smudging with my finger. Then just taking the excess of the Kevyn Aucoin eyeliner that was left on the brow brush, I'm just smoking out that liner a little bit more. I'm going to be curling my lashes with my Uemura eyelash curlers, then applying my trusty mascara, which is the Maybelliene Lash Sensational mascara in the shade Brown Black. And because our eyeliner is not a strong focus of this look, I'm going to be applying quite a few coats just to make sure the lashes really stand out. For the lips, I am first of all taking the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade London, which is one of my absolute favourites. It's such a gorgeous warm brown. And then on top of this, I'm also taking my favourite lipstick, which is the Revlon Super Luxurious lipstick in the shade Brazilian Tan. I cannot tell you how much I love this, but they work beautifully together. And this is the finished look. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you in my next video.